In this video, we'll go through a Kaggle dataset that we will use on the black box AI agent. So here we're just scrolling through this dataset to see and have a preview of what it has. So it's mainly the S&P 500 stocks with daily updates. So we can go to the black box AI agent and upload this CSV file. As soon as it's uploaded, we can start by chatting with it and asking questions. So the first, we're going to say, I want you to analyze the performance of NVIDIA versus Microsoft versus Google. The agent will start with planning, and based on the plan, it's going to go ahead and execute it and start with the first and go through each step. And here you're going to see it just completed the execution with a chart showing for the query. So we see the current stock price, we see the market cap, we see the revenue growth and the EBITDA. These were all generated by the agent, each graph. And which company, here the summary is that the company with the best EBITDA per employee is NVIDIA. And here's the number that is calculated. So these are all computed and there's no hallucination in the answer. So we can see also here the EBITDA per employee for Google is 600,000 based on the calculation, comparing NVIDIA with Google. And we can also ask about the best sector in terms of revenue growth. So it's gonna calculate it given the data set provided, and the best sector is the financial services. The average revenue growth is 14.8%. And what about the technology sector? We're gonna see based on this data set what it's gonna say it's 10%. So this is the average growth for tech. Which company is the most performing company in the financial services sector? It's gonna only analyze the financial services, and it's gonna identify that the KKR and company, this is the one that has been the best performing. And we can also ask what makes KKR uniquely positioned in this sector. So it's going to also do a real-time web search to get some more data, not just the CSV file. And here it's going to analyze KKR and the sector mean and the sector median. So it's going to show the price comparison, the EBITDA comparison by the sector. So here we see KKR, sector median, sector mean, revenue growth, market cap, current price, full-time number of full-time employees. So there's always also next steps, so that if you want, these are just some recommendations on what can be done next based on this analysis. So as you can see, these charts were calculated and then drawn from the analysis. As you can see, based on this thread, which is a quite long thread, each topic was answered, always referring back to the CSV file dataset. And also there was some real-time involvement for queries that required real-time access as well.